Look, if you're over 40 and training jiu-jitsu, you're already a legend. But you're out here doing combat yoga, your high school classmates, they throw their backs out just by sneezing hard. Oh, my back! But here's the problem. You're only one roll away from Googling, is my knee supposed to bend this way? So today we're talking about 5 types of training partners as an older grappler that you need to be very cautious of, or possibly even avoid, like they're handing out heel hooks at the warm-ups. And hey, if you're new here, I create content for older grapplers, 30s, 40s, and 50s, who want to keep training smarter, longer, and injury-free. Stick around to the end and I'll show you the one mindset shift that helps older athletes actually improve while staying off the injury list. Now, let's go. First, there's Captain Spastic. Captain Spastic, no base, no breaks, and no boundaries. This person rolls at the controller disconnected mid-match. They're unpredictable, flailing, and somehow always seems to land their knee right in your nose the exact right time, even though you knew it was coming. Training with them is like trying to pet a raccoon that's on bath salts. Yeah, sure, they're excited, but they're also not safe. So like many of the grapplers on this list, these guys don't mean to hurt you per se, they don't know any better, but the injuries are all the same regardless. Then there's the coach killer. The coach killer treats every roll like it's the finals at Worlds, and you're the final boss. No warm-up, no small talk, just smashing. You'll tap them once and suddenly they'll turn into Bane and mutter, "Do you feel in charge?" Look, you're here to train smart. They're here for blood and vengeance. You may want to avoid at all costs. Mr. Mattress or Miss Memory Foam. They often offer less resistance than a toddler's opinion on bedtime. At first you're thinking, yeah, this is a nice chill roll. But then you realize after a few minutes you're doing jiu-jitsu on basically a human mannequin. It's not just boring, it's risky. You start forcing moves and overextending, trying to make up for their lack of energy. And you end up getting hurt or hurting somebody else. And that's not fun for anyone. Then there's the white belt Hulk. Big, strong, new, and aggressive. Basically a pit bull with a white belt. Technique, optional. Tapping, offensive. Listening to instruction, you're joking, right? They think a Kimura is something that you flex out of. And you think your LCL is hanging on by a thread. Do the math. While, sure, technically this one's not mean, but that doesn't mean you should volunteer as tribute. They just don't know any better. But once again, the injuries are all the same, whether they're mean or not. Yes, Funkmaster Noash. The man, the myth, the biohazard. You roll with him even once, and your immune system will start praying in Portuguese. Look, when you're over 40, skin infections become a lot more serious. What was a minor skin irritation when you were 22 is now a 2-week antibiotic vacation and a missed tournament. If somebody smells like a forgotten sandwich and their knee could stand up and move on its own, run. Do not walk. Do not roll. Just run. Your skin is your protection. It's your armor. Respect it. All jokes aside, jiu-jitsu is supposed to build you up, not break you down. As an older grappler, your time and your health are more important than ever. That means respecting your recovery, your joints, and even your skin. And here's a mindset shift that I talked about at the very beginning. You're not here to win every roll. You're here to win the long game. That means choosing safe and skilled partners to train with. Saying no when needed to a roll. You can say it however you want. You don't have to be disrespectful at all, but no is definitely a full sentence on its own. And lastly, realizing longevity is a skill on its own. If you train smart, you'll outlast most of the young guns that are trying to burn bright and fast. If this video made you laugh or maybe saved you from a staph infection, hit that like button like you finished an Ezekiel joke. And if you're over 35 and want real talk about staying sharp, staying strong, and staying on the mat, subscribe and check out the next video that I'm gonna link with this one. It's all about building a jiu-jitsu game that ages like fine wine. I'm Coach Andre. Train smart, roll long, and for the love of your kneecaps, wash your gi. Peace.